everybody, Flip and Danny here, founders of the Freedom Real Estate Group, family of companies, and welcome to another episode of our podcast, which is called
Freedom Through Passive Income.
That's right. And today's episode, when I saw the title of this one, I was like, I can't talk about this.
Stop it.
This title is called Laugh, Smile, and Live Happy.
That's right. Whee! I love the Live Happy because I said invest smart.
Live happy.
Yeah. We had to make that part of the title.
That's right. So this one actually comes. I don't know if you know this gentleman. His name is Harvey Mackay, and I'm pretty sure we're saying his last name correctly. But he started an envelope company, still has an envelope company in today's day, right?
Yep.
Right. He still has an envelope company.
Think so.
Yep, in Minnesota. I know he does.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, at today's age, where, I mean, how many envelopes have you bought?
Oh, yeah.
Recently?
Good point.
But anyway, he's up in Minnesota, and he knows everybody. He's got multiple books on the New York bestseller list. And he has a weekly email that he sends out. What's funny is I first heard about him over 10 years ago when we first became realtors in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody was telling us how they handle their clients, and I said, oh, okay. Well, first of all, each client of mine goes through the Mackay 66, and I'm like, what the heck is that?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can go on Harvey Mackay's website, and it's 66 questions you can ask your clients. And so that way you get to know, because his belief is it's more than just a deal. Mm-hmm. It's about the relationship. And
yes.
So anyway, so he has this weekly email that we get. If you'd like more information, just send us a message, and we'll send you a link to get this one. But this one I loved it. And so this Laugh, Smile, and Live Happy.
That's right. So the reason I really wanted to talk about this one, because we were trying to think of more topics, and I don't want it always to be about real estate or multifamily. I want some of it to be mindset, some of it to be life, because we're kind of doing life together here this year with this 365-day series. And this one really hit me because you and I are very much about laughing, smiling, and it is in our tagline, Live Happy.
That's right.
We get one life. Do it up and do it up right. And yeah, crap's going to hit us and punch us and all kinds of crap and stuff. But we just make the best of it, right?
That's right.
And survive. And there's been some, drunk evenings and some really hard days and some cries and some screams and all that stuff. But overall, we always find our way through it, through these, smiling, laughing, joking, just being goofy. And that's why I said I was going to write the content and you were going to provide the fun. And that's
right.
Kind of what our responsibilities in this role. So I wanted to briefly just talk about one thing, because it started sharing this a little bit and about how this is contagious, right? So some of the feedback that we're getting as people watch these episodes is, you guys are so much fun. Oh my gosh, you guys make me laugh. And, and that's what a smiling and laughing does just in real life. Have you ever walked by and just randomly, it's a stranger, right? You're just walking down the street, and you just go, and you just smile. They automatically smile back, right?
Yeah.
And there's a sudden change of even energy. And you look so different. If you're sitting there and I was talking to you and I was looking at you and you weren't smiling at me, I wouldn't know if you're upset, if you're angry. Obviously, the tonality of your voice, that looks angry. If you're listening and not watching, sorry. You missed some of the interaction.
I did a frowny face.
But it's just something that's contagious, that if you and I are talking to each other and I'm smiling at you, you're automatically going to kind of be lifted up.
Right.
Your eyes start, to brighten. And that can happen no matter where you're at. And you could be in a room, you could look at somebody way across the room, you could smile. I've done it so many times, and I think I used to purposely do it because I just like to smile and I like to see other people smile. But I haven't in a long time, and there was very recently that I was just and I was thinking of something funny. It made me smile as I looked up, and this lady's right, across from me, not too far away. And I was smiling, and she smiled. And I'm like, oh, I haven't done that in a long time. I need to do that more often. So that's why I picked this, is because I think it's something that we do need to think about, because it's just contagious. People like to be around people who are smiling and having fun and laughing and enjoying themselves, because it just makes you feel good.
That's right. So Self Magazine said that 94% of Americans polled said that they noticed a person smile during their first encounter. People were less likely to notice others' bodies or eyes. Then there are so many benefits in smiling and laughing. This is beneficial here. This is science. A genuine smile and laugh increases the production of serotonin, the happy hormone, and dopamine, the feel-good endorphins that slow cortisol production and diminish feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression.
Oh my goodness. It's true though.
Yeah.
And so this is something that we were at the Mastermind in Tampa.
Yep.
And they're talking about core values. And I don't know if it was said on stage or in a side conversation that we were having, but somebody somewhere inserted this in my head and I was like, that impacts me too. And what they said was, I will not hire somebody who doesn't come in and look joyful, look happy, come in with a smile. Because if you don't have that positive attitude, that friendly face, that non-intimidating like kind of aura, that people who smile, I'm not intimidated, right? If you smiled at me, I would be welcomed into your space, right? I'd be like, I want to go meet that guy. He's smiling at me. But if you're not, then it's very intimidating, and you don't know whether is he mad? Is he angry? Is he scary? Is he? And you just don't want to. It's a barrier, right? So somebody literally said that's one of the things that they look at in the interview. Are you smiling? What does your energy look like? And I thought that is something I instinctively, it comes across.
Right.
And so I like people automatically, even if they're like not the right, they could not check all the boxes, but I'll be like, oh, they were fun to talk to and I enjoyed it. I just love that so much. Just the energy. And it's one of the reasons why I fell in love with you is because you're just funny.
Oh dear.
You're funny, flippy. And
dear.
You make me smile. You make me laugh all the time. I don't know that I laughed as much in life in general before I met you. So that's been a big, game changer for me. You make me have more fun.
Aww. Oh, shucks. Golly.
You're going to make me cough.
So more science. Researchers in Germany instructed a group of people to laugh on demand to measure their core muscles. The data showed that laughing enhanced core muscles as much as, and sometimes more than, when those subjects did backlifts or crunches. See, we're working out.
Yeah, we're working out?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I really like this poem here at the very end.
And so this last poem and what's said here is at least 6 people have taken credit for this poem, so which I think is funny because it's about smiling. So smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone saw my grin. When he smiled, I realized I'd passed it on to him. I thought about that smile, then I realized its worth. A single smile just like mine could travel around the earth. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic quick and get the world infected.
Yay! We're infecting you with smiles today. I love it.
It was like a Dr. Seuss there.
I know. It was cute. That was really great.
Well, awesome. Well, make sure you're heading over to our website, freedomcapitalinvestments.com, and joining our investor club.
Yes.
Because, again, there's more information there than is on the social media accounts, but, we're still on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTubers, and all those other things.
Yeah, and if we made you smile or laugh today, hit that like button.
That's right. Well, end all of our episodes with...
Invest smart.
Live happy.
Bye, everybody.
Happy.
Yes.
Happy. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions and information on this show are not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss, y'all.